the fourth Winnerbracket Quarterfinal. Foggy made it with a 3-2 over Shake, and now it's Cash playing Night Elf against XlorD's Undead. So not playing Orc, off racing once more, no random this time. But yeah, that's what we get. So once again, our bracket in the Rising Star Cup Finals. It is Happy waiting, Foggy waiting, Hawk still in, Sheik and Blade still in. And now let's determine the rest of the bracket. XlorD from Germany versus Cash from Russia. Here are their statistics pretty close between them. In series, this is 1-1, and in maps 4-3. But they only played 2 matches against each other. The last one was won by XlorD in a 3-1, the Rising Star Cup 12 final. It was the cup that XlorD won last week when Foggy, Hawk, and Happy were at Anaheim. XlorD took advantage, qualified, and claimed seed 3. Cash, not too many tournaments that he played in the Rising Star, but very successfully so. And now let's see who goes into the Winnerbracket semifinal.
Off racing as Night Elf against Undead. The toughest matchup for Undead is of course Orc. That is Cash's main race, but he's going away towards Night Elf. And I was already ready, you know, to say, hey man, this is a really exciting rematch from the Rising Star Cup, and it's interesting to see how they will have adjusted. But no, Cash, who played Orc there, plays Night Elf here. And a Keeper.
Wow.
Keeper Night Elf.
On Northern Isles. XlorD for mouse boards, spawning in the upper right with a Fiend build.
A player's forces are under
and a
attack.
DK.
Thank you, Shaman95 with a €10 donation. Highly entertaining casting again. Thank you, guys.
Ooh, sweet! First donation of the day. Thanks.
Thank you. So what Foggy is not able to do anymore, most of the time, winning with Keeper against Undead, Cash now is trying to do himself. Of course, a very strong random player, always has been.
A player's forces
According
are
to
under
himself, he plays random because, well, playing just one race is a little boring. So, with the other races, he has had success as well. The most notable one there was probably the win against Foggy when he was off-racing as human. I don't think I've seen him off-race as Undead before. Maybe random into Undead, but not deliberately Undead.
Yeah, I mean, in the scene, we have a guy who calls himself Russian TH. That is Death Note. But if we're honest, Cash is the Russian TH when it comes to off-racing. Is able to play Orc, Night Elf, Human, as you say. Undead, decent as well. But maybe doesn't see any advantages here. And the question here is, does he see a weakness in XlorD's Undead versus Night Elf?
He recently lost to Foggy, right? XlorD?
Players' forces are under attack.
Maybe he does. Or maybe he just feels XlorD is so strong against Orc. I know that XlorD, much like most other Undeads, does not feel comfortable against Orc. But, well... Here is him playing against Night Elf anyways. So far the Keeper left alone for quite a long time. That is fairly surprising. It is the Happy build, by the way, 4 ghouls into fiends.
A player's forces are
Oh, very, 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 very early Acolyte Scout at the Tree of Life.
Okay. Just threw it down. And the Acolyte was already there. It's a little bit of experience for the Keeper, of course, but the intelligence is way more important for XlorD to time a push. We have Mantle of Intelligence for the Keeper and the big Anvil. Nothing too fancy on the other side. Claws, 5 rods, and a Tally Staff. XlorD trying to be disruptive.
A town is under siege.
And the skeletons are at the expansion.
Where are the wisps?
Nearby.
But he splits against it already.
Oh. Finds the wisp. Oh, misclicks on the skeleton. I know that feel. Would have dodged it anyways, I think, with the construction of the Moonwell. Oh, gets the double detonate somehow.
Wow, that was pretty perfect. There's another sheep. We could slaughter it. Entangle is ready for the DK damage, and that is an expansion held. Plus, okay, no TP forced as there is a staff, but sweet surround by Cash.
Almost at the next entangle ready. He was mid-animation. That was close. And there was kind of the level 3 keeper keeping this expansion alive. I think the DK movement there too slow. The harass too late, and suddenly, boom, there we go. Level 3 keeper once again. Something that, for example, Happy never allows so easily.
And of course, that's the Alchemist's second. That is map control. He owns the middle now with Entangle 2 and Acid Bomb. XlorD has to creep a little more defensively. There's the Stuska camp. There's the heal potion. Okay. But waiting for Lich, waiting for statues, waiting for tier 3.
Big item here to be found for the Alk. Solo experience also being given to the second hero. XlorD is tier 3 halfway done.
Skeleton again sees, okay, he didn't creep this yet. This expansion could line up nicely with XlorD's Frenzy push.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is XlorD going to play aggressively against that? Or is he going to go creeping? If the aggression doesn't work out, this is the mid-game failing. Fiends being kept in the main for now. Only one Fiend up to this point.
The Keeper controls the DK so well. Sees the movement all the time. Threatens entangles all the time. And XlorD feels pressure to like deal with this.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, the 2-1 heroes here for XlorD only. Getting bullied so heavily by this Keeper.
Yeah, Cash is in full control. No,
XlorD is not accelerating at all.
Well, this is supposed to be his timing. One Fiend in the main. Statue now, tier 3 ready. But he's far away from... not too far away, but he has to go back to his base to get the orb, and he's not even level 3 yet. This doesn't feel good.
And seems like he's forgetting about the Ziggurat as well. 40 supply. Most likely will not be good enough. He needs more like 50. In the meantime, Cash creeping like crazy. He's gonna get the next big item in the middle. That is the belt.
Talisman and belt. This Alchemist is pretty much... Wait, sells the talisman? I don't like that! But still, really tanky. And the expansion is almost up. Waiting for the Entangled. Shop next to it. Hippos ready. Everything goes his way.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. XlorD towards the middle. Not waiting for 50 supply. He's going out with only 40. Destroyer form not quite finished yet, but about to be. Oh. Doesn't have web yet either, actually.
Oh yeah, it's in research now. But Cash, distracting. Here's the first Nova to get rid of archers. Gets one. And the second one most likely with Unholy Aura. That should be the kill. There you go. Oh, but harass into the main. That's annoying.
One destroyer can be morphed. Cash buying a lot of time for himself here. Oh. Where's the destroyer?
Tries to nuke the Keeper. That's a forced TP. But one Acolyte died and possibly more. Should be 4. Yeah, has to rebuild 1. XlorD still maxed at 40. No Ziggurat to be seen.
And now finally, we'll be morphing one destroyer. But Cash already at 55. If he gets any more time, this army will be becoming scary.
Rising up to 70 super quick. Nice damage on the Lich, but what does it do if you're only level 1? And Cash is so ready to hold this. 15, 17 supply lead. Shop next to him. Wisps could be used as well.
With good micro though, just a few fiends can do a lot. But here we go. Cash flying in, eats the first Nova. Quite a bit of damage on these Hippo Riders already. Trying to bait some entangles with the illusions. Tree of Life took quite a bit of damage here already.
And there's one more Nova very soon. Statue's far away. Maybe that's a little mistake. There's no way he kills this tree, right? Focus fire on the illusion, actually. So where are the webs? Where's the kiting?
Entangle on an illusion. That one was wasted. Oh, and now lots of damage on the Lich, but we've seen that before be a mistake.
The heal ward is so good. Pretty much unreachable for XlorD. Has to move away.
All starting to drop pretty low. Good movement by XlorD, good kiting, but his numbers are just so inferior, and the Lich needed to be careful right there. Level 2 for the Lich. Should be Frost Armor. Some fairies are dying, but every fiend that dies is a lot more painful, like this one. Oh, Borrow coming in, leading to a few saves.
Ghouls are falling as well. Once the acid bomb is in, oh, there's just kill after kill for XlorD. We go for the Lich again, throws the coil, then TP out. Expos save, Lich gets out. But he gets out with a 20 supply deficit. Tree is down to 1/3, but that's about it. He didn't kill too much. He didn't accomplish too much.
We have seen games like these be turned around, though. If the heroes get super high level, if the fiends get to 50 supply, you know, now the ghouls are out of the supply as well. What XlorD needs is 4-3 levels. Especially 4 on the DK is important.
Everything is so hurt, though. Talisman of Evasion for him now as well. I kind of like it on the Lich. He will be in focus fire. And XlorD likes it as well. So how do you beat that army now that everything is bruised? Whoa, that focus fire on the Destroyer. No Dispel anymore. Acid Bomb hits big, quick with the burrows. But what now?
It's really good focus fire here by Cash. Not wasting a single volley as it seems. Heal Scroll coming in as well. Really good burrows also. But that fiend cannot make it to the ground. Will be falling as it seems. So does the Destroyer. More and more kills for Cash. Up at 66 versus the only 39 supply now. Lich once again was getting entangled, but there was a coil there this time. DK, if he gets entangled, he might be dead. But the Keeper's out of mana.
Oh, pick block. Stays in that fight. Only skeletons on the ground. Everything in the ground. And no statues anymore. He takes out a couple of units. But the DK is out of here, and that opens up the way for the Lich. The Keeper's quite hurt, but there's no mana remaining for the Nova. Fiends on Burrow, at least 2 out of 4. Can he keep this kiting up? It's still a 25. Oh my god, this acid bomb. Perfectly done by Cash. And Fiends are just melting. Entangle, acid bomb, right clicks, level 4.
Yeah, no upgrades on these Fiends. Armor or damage upgrades. Not going so well here for XlorD. Still doesn't get level 4 on the DK, which would have been a big deal. He's so close. Oh, Fairy. Alright, level 4.
XlorD still in this. But for how long? Level 4 DK. Must be going for Aura. For more control. Heal Scroll and Invul for Cash. We got a €50 donation by Sir Kato. You wonderful long-time supporter of ours. I will get back to you on Discord tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Game is still not over.
Nope.
With this strat, a big supply lead doesn't have to mean everything.
But XlorD is in the ropes, no matter what. Yes, he's at 50 now. That's where you want to be. He gets the 4-3 levels, which is good. But he's constantly down a base. Upgrades could kick in for Cash. Yeah, he has a Hunch Soul. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see that. Tier 3 on the way as well for Marksmanship.
A player's forces are under attack.
Does he have many Hippo Riders left? Not really. But especially for the Orb of Venom also, it's going to be really good.
Only a staff on the DK. No TP. But the biggest camp on the map goes to XlorD. Still takes some time. Doesn't want to take the damage from the Shaman. And that opens up the map far and wide for 70 supply Night Elf Air.
And into the main we go. No TP anymore to get back here quickly. This is a smart attack by Cash. Of course, he came in here with a TP of his own. So he is not risking too much here, and phenomenal trades. XL was back pretty quickly with his aura. But still, this is expensive. This is very expensive. Heavy nuke on the Keeper. He TP's out. One Hippo Rider died. Nothing else falling. Wow. What a trade.
And he killed 5 Acolytes. That's huge. What to do? How to get back? I think it's time to show a graph or the total gold. Heavily in favor of Cash again. And this will spiral out of control. But XlorD, ready for counter push.
2 destroyers in the air. Not that many fiends, an okay amount I guess, but 1 fiend already dying. And you want to keep these alive as long as humanly possible. Destroyers always have to be careful with their positioning. Coil comes in, saves 1 more, but a fiend on the ground with that exposed. So this is the 2nd fiend falling. Down to now only 4 that are left. Another one is going to tick out to the side. Statue also falling. Cash making this strat once again look pretty good. After we've seen it fail so many times in a row against Happy, against XlorD, it seems to be working as the German is dropping down to 41 supply and dropping further. Cash seems to have this first game in the books now, or does he?
25 supply lead. I think the only thing that can save XlorD is the Lich, but guess what? He's entangled, he's being attacked. Can he be coiled or something? He's freed by a Dispel. Can he reach again? Only one. Oh, okay, there's the last coil to save this carry. Close to level 4. The damage of this Lich will be insane. But there's another entangle. This time there's no coil.
He does walk it off just barely. 1 more entangle is ready. That is certainly the Fiend dying.
Down to 38.
Supply for XlorD. 41 now.
Incredibly rough game for the German.
And if you don't split like Happy, things like that can happen really quickly. This was pretty good micro. This was like absolutely decent micro. But it wasn't perfect.
Cash remembered the position of that Fiend, kills it off. Yeah, if it's not perfect, it might not be good enough. Can he somehow... Well, he gets +2 damage here with the Tome. And possibly 5-4.
A player's forces are under attack.
At this point, Night Elf levels don't do that much anymore. Acid Bomb 3 is a big deal, though. XlorD has 3 Fiends queued. Where's all this gold coming from?
Well, I guess he's been in no upkeep for a long time. If XlorD makes it to 60 to 65 supply, this is still doable. But it's smart by Cash to force fights before the Fiend numbers get super, super high.
Yeah, this feels really comfortable.
The player's forces are under attack.
For how long, though? 74 supply. 2-0 upgrades on the ferries as well. So Nova can only be used against heroes from now on. 2 hippos. Okay.
Fiend still no armor upgrades, by the way. I think this is one of the bigger mistakes by XlorD this game. You want to have heavily upgraded Fiends against this style.
He's going 1 now. It's at 50%. But yeah, only 1. Only now. Chimera Roost 1 and 2. Adding in more army, but this time more damage. 500 gold. He's banking quite a bit.
Going for Shredder as well, so lumber issues will soon be a thing of the past.
A player's forces are under attack.
Finds a few webs there for free. That's double level ups actually. Level 5 DK, level 4 on the Lich.
But again, these acid bombs, they are so key to Cash's success. Always into like 3-4 fiends and then focus fire. It's so easy. Double level ups here as well, 5-5.
And again, the numbers for XlorD are dwindling. And more importantly, the DK's mana is super low. Doesn't have any heals anymore with the coil currently. And that just means one kill after the next. Fortunately, there's still no reveal apparently, but it's too much. GG is called, and Cash offers. That's the one. Oh.
Okay, that was pretty damn good play by Cash. From start to finish, easy level 3, dominating the early, dominating the mid. And like XlorD, yeah, control was good, but there was no solution to this anymore. He was too far ahead. There was no coming back.
You can't allow the keeper this easy of an early game. You have to harass him earlier. You can't give him level 3 so easily. And I think the tally staff was actually a mistake. Just for the gold cost. 150 gold, it doesn't sound like much. But that's almost 1 fiend more. And XlorD, it took forever until he finally got to 3 fiends. He could never creep at all. Normally, the Night Elf claims the middle with the Alchemist and creeps there, but you are supposed to creep up yourself in the meantime. But because the fiend production was delayed so much, that was hard to achieve. Also, the 4th Ziggurat being forgotten, or not having money for, one of the two was a big problem. So yeah, this wasn't as clean, obviously, as we're used to seeing it from Happy.
Yeah, that is high standards we apply here.
If you want to be one of the best, that has to be your standard.
That is true. Does your existing units get armor upgrade or just the ones you build after you upgrade it? No, if you get the upgrade, it applies to every single unit, also the ones that are already on the field.
Man, imagine how bad upgrades would be if that was not the case. Yeah, especially against this strat, armor upgrades are so important. At least one, more like 2. Getting that 2 or 4 bonus armor makes a massive difference. Normally you want to get to 50 supply quickly and then kite and fight and fight and fight and fight and out micro and lose barely anything and stay on 50, have superior income, have superior trades, or not superior income, but somewhat equal income, have superior trades, and get upgrades going. Get to 2-2 upgrades. Or at least 1-1, 1-2.
We have a couple of more subs. Thank you, Max87. Love you guys. Love you too. 6 months in a row. The Muffin of Evil, Zebra Surgeon, GD Vitiello for 1 year. Where have you been the last few days? Well, we casted from from Wednesday to Friday. Tenacious Tim, Baseline, Miho Downtown, and Rethor. Lots of subs. Thank you guys. 4,000 viewers once again on this Sunday evening. And it is Concealed Hill, map number 2. Can XlorD strike back?
Cash has to stick with Night Elf. In case you guys just tuned in, you might be wondering, Cash? Night Elf? What the hell? Well, Cash has always been a very good random player, and especially most recently has been off-racing a ton. Off-racing is human, mostly, I think, if he was off-racing, but also now doing it as Night Elf, which of course is very surprising in this matchup where historically orcs fare the best against undead, but Cash wants to play a different race, and so far it seems like that's a good idea. He got the 1-0 lead against XlorD, who just recently defeated Cash's orc with a 3-1 in the Ryzing Star Cup 12 final. Perhaps Night Elf really is his weakness.
Well, it looked like it. And there we go. Concealed Hill it is. Is it Keepercraft again? On this map, I think so. No, Demon Hunter. So, rushing over, early mana burn, early right clicks to bully the DK.
That's normally what we see, especially on this map. It was Foggy here earlier making the big mistake of not emphasizing leveling enough. It's always the difficult dance with the Demon Hunter early. How much do you want to harass? How much do you want to burn? How much do you want to look for ghoul and skeleton kills? And when do you fall back to creep? Do you get boots? When do you get boots? Do you need boots? What's the second hero? Is it the Naga? Most likely yes. Are you gonna expand? Are you gonna tech? There's a lot of options for Night Elf. And judging from game 1 especially, seeing XlorD giving the keeper so much space, I feel like this style might be suiting him better, XlorD. As against Demon Hunter, he's already played years and years and years in his past in the competitive scene, so against him he should know pretty well what to do.
Well, we'll see about that. Is it the same builds than in his prime, where it was mostly Gargs, rather not? But against Dryad Bears, he should definitely know what to do. If you throw in Mountain Giants in the mix, it's gonna be another interesting one.
Are under attack.
Creeping starts. Of course, thanks to the Engine of War, the Demon Hunter is a little faster with that. And Cash's moving over without making any pit stops. Just rush right away.
Yep, I think until you have a certain number of archers, this is the best idea. Creeping with one archer doesn't really feel good. Well, on some maps, perhaps, like LR. Last hit here. Ooh, that was kind of close.
But a skeleton is giving him level 2. XlorD
gets
making sure that he doesn't need to
he
commit.
wants it so bad. He wants it real bad.
Nope. That was a scary position for a surround right there at this little choke. Nice save by XlorD, preventing evasion.
Archers are joining in.
player's
Tech
forces
has
are
started
under
on
attack.
both sides with a slight lead for the undead, which is normal, especially with this build. And it is 4 ghouls into fiends.
The happy standard. Works against all the Night Elf builds, I guess.
Yeah. Early pressure, not something you really can go for with this build, but it's rare to see Night Elves super fast expand nowadays. And even if they do, you can still play aggressively against that with a tier 3 push.
That detonate gives him level 2. Catches a few hits with the turtles on that DK as well. Ooh, last hit. Cash is getting a lot done here.
Yeah, Slippers, very nice for this demon. And once again, Remo, the broken record, says, I'd love to see boots. Which Cash does have gold for. And now being stuck on level 1 DK without aura is really annoying, especially if you have boots on the opponent's side. I think this was a mistake by XlorD. After creeping the first camp, not coming out with all the ghouls right away. If he brings all the ghouls instantly to the green, he should get level 2 easily. But he
The
didn't.
player's forces
We
are
have
under
5
attack.
archers already. All healthy, thanks to the fountain.
He went
the
for boots,
ghouls.
dude.
And boots,
I like
yep.
it. I like it.
Okay, he finally gets level 2. It's still nighttime, he can heal. But it's very obvious, and Cash should be able to wake up the creeps.
Is actually expecting XlorD to be creeping somewhere. This will be kind of the happy play. Ignore the demon and just go for creeping. 5
A player's
archers
forces are
now.
under
Hunter's
attack.
Hawk coming.
Naga second. Not waiting for the Lich. Does he have reveal? Yes, he does.
Demon Hunter could be pressuring the Naga here. Huh. If the demon was level 3, of course, this would all be much easier. So 2 archers die, and that does sting a little. Only now the Naga coming for Cash.
Yeah. And XlorD is backing up off of this.
A
Has to
player's
focus on his
forces
own
are under
level 3
attack.
and tier 3. There was a nice little spike for him. 1 hero versus 2. You have finally some crowd control. Archers are really weak against this. Little greedy. Okay, gets it. How much more of this camp is going to XlorD?
Fiend kills would be tremendous here to get. But does he have the damage for that as well? Naga of his taking quite a bit of damage in the meantime. Oh, the end snare. Very unfortunate for XlorD. This might lead to a loss.
Another one.
2 archers dying for this though. It's
yeah.
even a trade. Perhaps even favorable for XlorD.
Naga trying to intercept. That's the Frost Arrow right there. How long can he do this?
Oh, 1 or 2 more attacks would be enough. Yeah, he's got it. XlorD with a good early game.
But can he run away from the Demon Hunters now? Yes, he can, with a phenomenal block.
Yeah, nice block. Demon Hunter didn't have the boots, so he was fine anyways, but that was a nice move. Concealed once again, early game proving to be pretty problematic for Night Elf. And XlorD on the way to tier 3. Is a little supply blocked here. Tier 3 also for cash in the works.
Okay,
pretty close behind.
So then, bears or mountain giants? Guess it should be bears first, and maybe later transitioning into the ultra tank.
Yeah, normally you see bears first to have reju and everything, and to have good damage. And then once you break into upkeep, normally 2 MGs being added in, perhaps 3 MGs in the super late game. Is what we see from a lot of Night Elves nowadays. Oh, the next creep jack coming. Cash perhaps wasn't expecting this one.
Yeah. XlorD feeling pushy, but Naga still at 50%. Can't really do too much.
A player's forces are under attack.
Like this Demon Hunter play, creating a lot of space between the 2 armies, and now following it up with a double slow.
A Demon not the tankiest though. No ring, no level 3, no HP. Another archer died to just the skeletons, and now a skeleton block in front. Demon Hunter still scarily low HP. Cash has to run away.
And it's not that easy against Frost Armor. But they only trade HP so far. Cash at 26. Excuse me, 25 supply. No one's level 3. Low XP game all around.
Yeah, this would be an outstanding Ghoul Frenzy game. But that is not the build. It is the happy build, which does not involve Frenzy Ghouls.
A player's forces are under attack.
XlorD waiting for the Lich, counting the seconds. Could creep 1 or 2 camps in the meantime. I don't understand why he's not doing it. Looking for a Jack in the north again. The skeleton scouting here outstanding by the German. Cash 34 supplies still only. Waiting for those bears. He needs them very badly.
He is 1 for Reju. Getting ensnared immediately. Master training not done. Finishing only now, pretty much on time with a destroy upgrade.
Lich is out. Orb is in. And this is where things get really scary for Cash. The skeleton block again, dude. XlorD and Wan. These guys are crazy.
XlorD turning it up to 11. Like, Northern Isles was really not his game to take, and nothing really went right, but you could see his micro potential with the burrows. And here, he plays to the fullest.
Yeah, the Reju getting dispelled is actually a big deal. This Demon Hunter doesn't have unlimited healing. Here comes one more Reju. That's the second last one. Still no level 3 demon.
Like, no level 3 in general. We're 10 minutes into this game.
Oh, and the Ancient of War died, so he can't easily creep the lab either. XlorD on the high ground. He's got a destroyer with that. The Overlord camp is absolutely doable. But he's not sure if he wants to take it. Oh, no, he does.
Gets the red spot. He needs levels. Both of them do. We're getting only more Dryads for cash now. Seems to be happy with 3 bears.
Legion Doomhorn for XlorD. That's an unfortunate find. But it's a level up for the Naga, and with the lab, that would be a level 3 DK level up as well. I think XlorD is playing a little too passively. I think he could have just kept on pressuring. He is giving Cash time to recover now.
But there's no expansion. The only thing he has to fear is like late game mountain giants, I feel. If you trade 1-to-1, then your heroes outpower the Night Elf heroes.
Yeah. That's probably true. Unless Cash gets to level 5s, but that is very unlikely, just from creeping.
XlorD with skeleton scouts. If there's an expansion, where is my enemy? We have Scourge Bone Chimes for these bears and the Demon Hunter. That's nice.
A player's forces are under attack.
Plus attack upgrade, also nice synergy on that. Second red spot goes to the German. That's finally level 3 and 2.
Good drone chimes for him are quite useless. That's big experience. Cash is coming in from the back. Some of the creeps here are still alive, but he's still technically fighting into a fountain.
Not too far in front. Once these mana burns, Fork Lightning, but can't get the kill. 2 more coils.
Only 3 Fiends. It's not that much focus fire yet. More are coming from the main, but not ready just yet. Cash staying in no upkeep. XlorD quickly going into upkeep. I like that. It's not about soaking up the map right now, getting experience and items. And for that, you want to have a strong army. Oh, dangerous creep being started by Cash. The Jack here could be painful. Quick disengage though. Nova Fog Lightning, the demon dropping really low. Forced into the invul, but the DK stuck in a weird position. Might be forced to TP out of this. It's close. But the DK holds his ground, stays in this. One staff saves one bear, but the other one is ensnared and should be falling. Lots of ensnares from the creeps here this game. Not doing either player many favors.
Yeah, they're really wild. I wonder, was there no Fork Lightning Nova already? The Demon Hunters seemed really low. And the Mauler looked okay. But I guess not, because XlorD is playing pretty well. I would have seized the opportunity if that would have been the case.
Decent supply lead now for the German.
DK
Can steal the natural away. And then retreat to more creep camps. Lich close to 3 now as well. Naga is 3 already with the heal scroll. DK healing at the fountain. Cash does not have Ultravision, by the way. I thought he was falling back because he saw him thanks to Ultravision.
Nope. XlorD was just waiting for it. Now start the creep spread. He's hesitating. Okay, he sees him coming now. 1-0 upgrades on the Night Elf side. Creeps pulled.
Big item. For the Lich, the ring. For the DK, that's actually pretty good.
More and more experience goes to XlorD. When is Cash willing to engage? Demon Hunters in the middle of everything right there. Pretty much surrounded. Forced into the invul. What's more to do? The 2 destroyers in the air. Good damage against bears. Heal scroll. Everything back to green.
The Drides are getting annihilated. 3 of them died really quickly already. Another one is gonna fall. The Fiend doesn't even fall. I'm not sure if XlorD has lost anything yet. If it was, I think, a single ghoul. Outstanding trade for the German. So that's 60 supply against Cash's 40. Massive lead now for XlorD. This is the time to expand.
Also the burrows. How quick is he with these burrows? Phenomenal. The heal scroll was really good and necessary. We have another one right here. But yeah, Cash wasn't ready yet. Not breaking upkeep. Now going into MGs, but still in no upkeep and super broke.
And 1 MG doesn't do much. You really need 2 at the very least. Demon still not level 4. Still not level 2 evasion. So many invuls that hero had to go for, but didn't really get much use out of it, seemingly. The Naga getting slowed. Double TP.
Wow.
Has to use one right there. Cash once again forced away. XlorD with absolute map control. Getting more experience.
Abomination coming. Disease Cloud not researched. Rather going into the second one to fill up the 70 supply. Cash, what's his hope? Banking and then explode into 65 and then fight? I don't know if XlorD gives him the time.
And these Undead Heroes levels are so strong now. About to be level 4 DK, which I like to keep on pointing out is really, really good. Plan B, Zeppelin time. Cash trying to lame the Haunted Goldmine in the back.
Are under attack.
But there is a TP on XlorD. Plus web.
That's risky. Off we go. Drop the base. Bears roar. Siege this. So far he's only going for the Acolytes. Or did he bomb the Ziggurat?
No, I just canceled. XlorD realized he needed to get out of there anyways once he
Ah.
TP'd, so he cancelled.
Okay. So that didn't do much. Yeah, he killed 2-3 acolytes.
Yeah.
But-
And he bought time for more gold income, and he knows he's in no upkeep versus low upkeep, so it's a little something.
But it's a TP and a
Player's
Zeppelin.
forces are under attack.
Oh, Lich with a pendant of energy. Naga close to 4, DK level 4. Second attack upgrade for Cash, who once again goes into the Zeppelin. Moon style, not taking direct fights.
Oh, XlorD is close to seeing this kind of. Oh, but he's not. And he didn't rebuy the TP, did he? Ah, he did.
Oh,
Okay. That's so much experience for XlorD, though.
Player's
My
forces
goodness.
are under attack.
But what does it do if he loses his base because of it? Instant TP. Fog Lightning again. One Acolyte falls, second Acolyte falls. He's into everything. Maybe Coil Nova Fog to kill this bear. Wants the Zeppelin out. Wants this bear out. 43. Cash
Almost
buying a lot
lost
of time.
2 bears. And there you could see the focus fire hurts.
But didn't lead to anything, really. Cash just continues to bank. More and more and more upgrades. We'll be up at 2-2 soon. XlorD is broke.
Can sell some items, though. Like the ring.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Zeppelin gone. But Cash, once again, finds an opening on the right-hand side.
Sentry Ward sees this happening. A few more creeps over here. Almost every single creep now has been eliminated.
Ooh, they are running into each other. This is going to be a big ambush. 68 supply versus 63.
Town is under siege.
And only one
Player's
MG.
forces are under attack.
Is he intercepting something? Nope. But he keeps Cash away from his Moonwells, and that's big.
Oh, going over Fog Lightning. Ouch, ouch. And that's the Anvil already forced. And again, the blocks
Aw.
coming out.
Not attacking with the Demon Hunters, so not getting slowed. It has
Catching
to
up
use...
with the bears.
Yep, has to use the staff early again. And that's an easy bear kill.
Level 2 aura. Good aggressively, good defensively, just in general, really, really good. TP home forced by Cash. And this now puts XlorD in a position to go aggressively across the map and force a fight there. He knows Cash won't be in position for the counterattack this time.
Has a potion. That's it. 60 supply. DK runs back, gets the scroll once more. Everything else is in position. Close to level 4 Lich. 2 destroyers up. Abominations have Disease Cloud now.
Alright, 3 MGs, good tank front line, but where's the damage? Ooh, the bears, they're getting zapped quickly. Level 4 Lich. You know what that means, plus 4 intelligence. All heroes are on level 4. XlorD's experience has completely gotten out of control.
And that's the
Normal
key.
bears are falling.
Taunt is nice. DK is kind of trapped between them. He can't reach the Dryads as easy as he was at the upper left-hand side where they had a fight before. But it's not that he's ignoring the Mountain Giants anymore. He focuses them down. One was killed. The Dryads... Okay, now we can reach them with the Lich and the Gatling gun. It's easy kill. Zaps a little, but Burrow is there. Naga's in trouble. Reaches the Moonwells, but that is not enough. We call the GG and tie the series up. It's 1-1. XlorD takes this map.
Yeah, as I was kind of expecting, in a straight-up 1 base versus 1 base scenario, XlorD's micro should come out on top when he's not 20 supply down. Well played by him. Of course, not the best Night Elf map, probably the worst one we have in the pool after the vetoes. So it's 1-1. We're setting up for another nice long series here.
This could be a long day of Warcraft if this continues this way. First series was 3-2 already, and it looks like this series might go in equal way. Afterwards, we have the winner bracket semifinal and the lower bracket semifinal as well.
Foggy waiting for the opponent in the upper, and Sheik in the lower.
Echo Isles is Cash's call.
Let's say Cash plays against Foggy. What race do you think he's going to play?
It's so hard. I think he plays random.
I could absolutely see that.
Because
Absolutely see that.
in case people don't know, Cash is Foggy's coach, so he knows what Foggy plays, he knows the timings. And so with random, he can surprise him a little. Without further ado, after this 1-1, we go into map number 3, Cash and XlorD. 5 and 4 stats, map stats between them, a little bit in favor of XlorD now, but it's only one map and that doesn't say much. Echo Isles will determine who gets the match points.
What are we gonna see here? We saw Keeper earlier by Foggy. What's Cash gonna go for? And XlorD, what does he have in store? Seems like XlorD has fully adopted the Happy build. Some undeads prefer the Ghoul build still. Some mix it up between Happy and Ghoul build. But XlorD seems to be all aboard the Happy train. We see it here once again. Altar into Ziggurat into Crypt. A little delayed. Cash not going for the greedy camp. Going only for the green.
Yeah, that's what
Could
we
be a
get.
keeper. But it's way harder of a level 3 keeper map. Way, way, way harder than Northern Isles. So I could also see a demon.
Yeah, I guess Cash is not a Warden player, is he?
No. And I would not recommend anybody
I know
play
you
her
won't.
against Undead.
I know you won't, but we see her anyway.
Do we? Once in a blue moon.
7 times, like 6 times in a row, Lowell versus Michael.
Well.
Oh
It
well.
was Michael. It was Michael he was playing. To be fair. Here we have the demon versus the DK. The classic duel. I'm trying to think right now. Were there, in the olden days, was there another
Players'
hero
forces are
matchup in
under
the meta?
attack.
Dark Ranger?
Probably not, right?
Yeah, some Night Elves played Dark Ranger. But I never liked her first. Didn't really see the appeal. Just too dependent on maps and creeps and your opponent and the base layout of your opponent.
Oh, nice wisp. Detonate.
Uh-huh.
Team Hunter running across. Trying to be very annoying from the get-go. Oh my god, can you get the last hit steal? That would be sick. Oh!
There's no coil ready.
Oh! Oh, close.
Still no coil, but at least some experience and the ring, which helps in these early trades. Tier 2 has been started. Ghouls could help out a little. This Demon Hunters is
A
too
town
annoying.
is under siege.
Time for a narrow tower? Question mark.
Would be nice to just force him into spending resources, but XlorD is going like a little bit like the Happy approach, just staying in his base, dive deep, lure him in, bait him even.
Yeah. And now it's always this weird moment. Does the demon go away? Does he stay?
Well, I mean, he won't let him kick the crypt, that's for sure.
Yeah. That would take way too long as well. And I think Cash wants to stay around here for so long.
Archer's
Creeping
down?
level 3 on this map for the demon is not so easy. But it is doable. Perhaps an Ogre Magi at the marketplace with archers behind the forest. Green camp. Natural.
Yeah, I think Cash is happy with these trades. No progress on the DK.
Oh, narrow tower slow is dangerous.
A town is under siege.
Ghouls coming out, looking for the surround. How good is XlorD
No,
with them?
he wants the archer, right? He was blocking the archer to get the kill.
Oh, yeah.
Because he knows he can't get the demon hunter. He will just TP out if possible, but there's no need to TP out against an archer kill, so that's the trade he's going for.
Oh!
Oh,
6 HP.
I can do that myself, says Cash.
Ghoul is keeping the
Player's
vision.
forces are under
Kind of.
attack.
Oh, reveal is necessary. He has dust. So
With the
that
Tree of
is the
Life,
kill.
by the way.
Yeah. The island.
Oh, with a fast skeleton block and XlorD again with a fast skeleton block against the archer. This should be a second kill.
T2 is
Demon
almost
looking
done.
for a return kill.
Could go Naga again.
Oh, Ghoul, if he runs to the narrow, maybe he can save himself.
Block.
Oh, nice save. XlorD keeps all ghouls alive. And should be killing 2 of these archers.
A player's forces
block.
are under attack.
Skeleton
And
from the other side.
so high class Warcraft.
Oh. Oh. Archer should be safe, though. With her girlfriend. Nice. Good plays.
And if he forgets Moon Juice now, no, he doesn't. Okay, there was some real friendship. Ghouls saving skeletons, Wisps saving archers, archers saving archers, and again, low XP game early on.
The power of friendship, Neo.
Indeed.
The power of friendship.
We will soon feel the power of the economy if Cash establishes the Tree of Life number 2.
Oh, wow. Creeps the middle without an Ancient of War with a level 1 demon.
And a Naga.
I guess it's working out. Oh, XlorD smells this.
It's no coil though. And no backup really. Could go in for his own Naga, but he's building a Lich already, right? Yeah.
Oh, and Snare, is he going to commit to the Fiend? Kind of far away.
Good damage on this DK. You never want this early.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think XlorD needs to start creeping. We could take out a couple of ghouls right now, 2 or 3, and creep the Merc camp.
And of mana stealing immediately sold, which makes sense. Doesn't need that if you have mana burn. Yeah, XlorD not even close to level 2. That's brutal. Close to level 3 or tier 3.
Wow, Cash. Oh, this Hunter's Hall
Yep.
is so late. Wait, is he going the Mass Archer style? Foggy used to play?
Well, Neutron told us no pro ever forgets the Hunter's Hall, so this is on purpose.
Yeah,
But
it's
what's the
Archer
reason?
style. I think he's playing Mass Archers. Marksmanship. Lots of claws on the demon. But the demon is going to be the solo frontliner, so perhaps rings would be better.
A player's forces are under attack.
Or is he actually going to go into super delayed lures?
I mean, I can see that just for Roar.
Important here to get the invul for the demon. And he does.
Yeah, that's key. TP is on the Naga. Replenishment potion also okay. XlorD, when will he hit his goals? Level 3 DK far away. Level 2 Lich, okay, but level 3 is far away as well. Will he not go triple hero this time?
I think you should go triple hero. Naga just so good against demon. Experience is really low though. DK still not level 3.
A
Claws
player's
plus 9.
forces
Man,
are
this is a
under attack.
lot of claws this game. Number 5 out of 10 possible.
Classic Echo Isles. If the demon reveals himself, it could be an invul force, and that's the only invul.
Oh, he wants to steal it. He wants to steal it. Way too early.
Missed it.
No claws. Oh, Colnova.
Yep,
That is
and
the
that's the
invul.
only invul gone. I think this was a mistake. Wait, wait! He's dead, isn't he?
5 seconds. Mana burn. There's a call
He's
for
dead.
sure.
Oh! Cash, what a mistake!
Yikers! A little too Risky.
That's
this
not a
play.
Blade Master. That hero doesn't have a Windwalk, bro.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, that's a massive mistake, honestly. Oh, that's so bad. He has to go for a level 3 Tavern Hero Revive who lost the invul against an all-in that's coming.
Yeah, but he has to. He has to revive this. Too much of a carry to let it slip.
XlorD not going for a third hero, by the way. Has one A-bomb in. Would love to see Disease Cloud, but it's coming. It's coming, Neo.
It's halfway through. Frenzy as well. Do we see any ghouls in this?
And the shop falls before Cash gets any items from it.
Oh, wow.
Feels bad, man.
Three
And that's level
upgrades.
3.
That's so much that XlorD just got. Orb, Frenzy, A-Bomb, Disease Cloud, level 3, and Cash, no staff. Okay, one staff, but no orb. He can just right-click with the Frenzy Ghouls.
Frost Armor also so good here. So is the Nova into the back line. The DK is dry, but the Lich is not. 2 archers dying instantaneously. And a bit of thingy also applied.
Pot him.
Just
Just
Cloud.
gone.
Bottom
Deleted
pops
from
like a
this
pinata.
game.
Oh, the Ghoul saves, dude.
Yeah.
What is this? Is Happy playing?
We have a
Heal
heal
scroll
scroll
available, by
still.
the way.
Demon Hunter is low as well. This time staff out. XlorD can just turn it around and get the tree.
How much healing is there for the demon? 0! Nothing!
Yep, that's bad. That's really bad. Desperation attempt from the Russian. Ogre, Mauler, and Berserker to hold this. Mass repair. He had a Nova. Doesn't
And
want
now
to use
even
it.
a Naga for XlorD. Good luck, Demon Hunter. Finding the damage you need.
Yeah, no chance. Takes out the Wisps. Waiting for the army to come in to throw that Nova. He
XlorD
can
could
play.
kill the tree right now. There's no saving it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he can push forward
Oh, wow.
if he wants. Or he can fall back. He can expand himself. XlorD can do anything he wants now.
Cash is stuck at 40. This tree was his 4th Moonwell. And now XlorD, what do you do? Destroyer upgrade. That's it. Super
player's
low on
forces
lumber,
are under
but
attack.
Acolyte is coming.
And now XlorD can go to the shop as well. Claim the only invul on the map.
He's playing this so smart.
Oh, there we go. DK gets the invul. And a heal scroll.
Ooh, 2 heals.
XlorD is rich. In that whole attack where he killed the tree, he lost 1 ghoul. That was it.
The 2 ghoul saves, man. They had a combined 10 HP.
Yeah.
Cash has to hide in his base. Wait for more
A
regen.
player's forces
But
are
without
under
bears, you see the lack of regen now.
Now Cash, here on map 3, he was making a few unnecessary mistakes. Map 2, he was outplayed. Map 1, where he won, he got 220 supply lead with a good build. And that's how he won. But in straight up normal games, it's not looking so good for him with his off race.
Naga level 2, now we have the Coil, Nova, Fork Lightning Nuke. The heroes were struggling before. Cash hoping that XlorD forgot about the potion. That is not the case, so only a heal scroll available.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
The 2 armies meet once again. Coil on the demon, Nova, right clicks, less than half HP already. Haven't even seen Fork Lightning yet.
Oh, he could go for it, or the backline. I think he just wants the demon. Oh, counter focus. There was another heal scroll used. He has 1 more. And an invul as well. There's the Fork Lightning. Ogre Mauler taken out. Potom is back. Demon Hunter low. Lich as well. Gets the potion. Saves herself. And the Demon Hunter is out of the fight for now. Naga left alone. Oh, well, the Potom is back. I guess not for too long. DK. 30 HP. Nice play by Cash
Yeah.
to get rid of him. But Expos coming up.
At the beginning of the fight, one big mistake there by XlorD. He didn't have Cold Arrow turned on, so the Demon Hunter was able to do much more than he should have, but big enough of a lead for XlorD that it doesn't really matter.
2 potions now on the DK.
The
more.
Anvil should be about ready now again. If he has the guts to go there and try to claim it.
Speaking of guts, Cash has the guts to expand at 40 supply.
Yeah, that's looks like a bit of desperation to me, but I mean, he has to try something. Demon Hunter inventory. Very scary. But no healing, no invul, no reju.
Player's forces
Demon
are
Hunter
under
should be getting
attack.
focused all the time.
Also no roar. Slowly but steady, that hurts.
Finally, Demon gets an invul.
Naga
Desperately needs it.
at 50%. Switches it up, giving the damage to the Naga.
I don't think that's unwise. Demon will be running around, getting focused, getting staffed. Alright, Cash. Going in towards the expansion, but boy, is that a tough push to get to, or to make work. Oh, Demon Hunter!
Wow, what a nuke. Has no
way
coin
too
anymore, so the A-bomb falls. Level 4 now. He'll scroll a little early. Naga in trouble, so is the Demon Hunter. Just right-click after right-click. Baits the coil, the staff, and that's GG. Lich stays alive. It was a Hail Mary attempt by Cash, which does not work. And the German takes the lead, the 2-1, and match points.
Well played. And the fact that Cash isn't playing main race Night Elf seems to be becoming more and more evident. There's a couple of mistakes in there which you really can't afford to make against XlorD.
Like what?
Well, the most obvious, of course, was the demon coming out of Invis. But also, no prioritization of creeping on the demon once again. Staying way too aggressive with the archers for way too long. Losing... Was it 1 or 2 archers?
2.
Trading it for 0 ghouls. All not very good. And I would say not going for a boots is a mistake as well. But mostly it was the hero loss. Which
Yeah, that
you
seemingly-
can't afford.
That seemingly changed everything. So he was a little desperate of like trying to put pressure onto XlorD, but yeah, backfired heavily. And the next map, map 4, is Twisted Meadows.
That can be a really hard map to play as Night Elf early. Especially if it's not your main race. Even if it's your main race, can be a very tough early game. But we saw it earlier done very well by Foggy against Sheik, which was probably the most one-sided of all the games.
You can pay Keeper Hunts.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't mind seeing that at all. Go Keeper Hunts Expo and win with the numbers again, like you did in game 1.
yeah. But XlorD was one of the best GOG players, and on Twisted maybe still has some love for it, despite the fact that there's no dragon at the islands anymore. But I do love the fact that we have more subs. Thank you, Exodon TV, Tobias Low, Miss Tierney, and Sir Camru, all with multiple monthly subs. Well done, guys. Well done.
So in we go into our map 4. XlorD with a 2-1 lead. Can the German close it out now on match point, or are we going to a 5th map again?
It'll be quite a marathon here today, as our first series was a 3-2 as well. XlorD in the upper left, Cash in the bottom left.
Now the question is how to align the scoreboard.
I put XlorD to the left and Cash to the right. I think we go from upper left, upper right, lower left, lower right.
But that means if XlorD was top right and the other bottom left, then XlorD would also be on the left?
Then it's an obvious choice. You just want to challenge me here, don't you? No, not working like that.
Well, you know, you have to have all our bases covered. So Ancient of War is being set up for the creep. That doesn't necessarily mean it has to be demon, but I think it will be. Demon Hunter indeed.
Okay, no keeper.
XlorD. Not scouting at the middle camps, which is what you normally see. At the yellow camps in the middle. But rather actually scouting starting positions. And he's pretty lucky he's finding the right position, because if Cash was top right, he would be way too late to see anything.
He would be blind like the Demon Hunter.
True.
And again.
Big true.
Thank you. Thank you. I get that a lot this week.
From Richard Lewis, for example. So here comes the Acolyte. Sees the creep.
A player's
And
forces
will
are under attack.
certainly come in for the harass. Why is that, Remo? Well, because on some maps you creep instead of going for the harass, but on this map you can't really creep because your skeletons get purged. You could creep the green, but that has so little use. Oh, look at the block from the Acolyte. Yep. Wow. Oh, and Cash didn't go for the big creep first, but he got the two small ones. This will definitely be coil first now for the DK.
He's running in. Can at least get the wisp, but Cash is moving it away. But the Demon Huntress greets the DK, threatens a mana burn, and so XlorD runs away.
Good movement by both. Good control. Fast tech for the Lord. Caches will be a little later.
I love the fact, by the way, like I got a little praise for asking you more and more questions in the casts, and now you take that away from me. Like you you question yourself and then answer it. Like Neo, don't say anything, man. I'm taking care of everything on my own. Just do production and be quiet.
Cash still gets the full camp here. That's pretty good. This is not that easy to play so properly. And now I think XlorD's stuck on a coil level 1 and didn't get any last hits. So I actually like this position here for Cash.
Cash is creeping at the same time as well. XlorD slightly ahead.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, slightly ahead. So that's the big weakness for the Undead. How to creep. He's a level low. He has no army. And Cash knows exactly what's up.
He could go for boots here. Keep on playing aggressively. And then go for Naga second. Telestaff.
Huh.
Okay. Look at the archer chasing the one Acolyte. One shot. One kill.
Come on.
A player's forces are under attack.
She misses it though. That's level 2 for the Demon Hunter. Oh! Got him!
Okay. Hunter's Hall lined up now. Second crypt, it's Gargs.
Ooh, I like it. And how well does Cash know to play against Gargs' Night Elf?
I guess he's trying to build a beastry and some bad riders, and then will be angry that he has no option to do that.
And then, how can the memes not be justified?
It's absolutely correct. Very bad question.
XlorD's moving out the ghouls. He's trying to send them to the right, or the top, I should say, Null camp. Distract with the DK in the meantime, and then staff over there to finally start creeping. But this is a pretty predictable play. When the DK has a staff, this is what you're expecting. So good job by the archers. He should send one archer to the left-hand side camp and one to the top. Or split them up at least. That would be pretty smart.
Panda second. He sees this coming. Sacrificial pit as well, little side style.
A player's forces
No
are
tier
under
3
attack.
yet. Okay, so we will get a shade and a lot of vision. Maybe trying to creep jack, maybe to distract, buy some time for the Gargs to pay off.
XlorD used to be amazing at this gargoyle late game run around harass kind of playstyle. He's opening up the natural already, I wonder. Will he want to expand?
I think it depends on how successful he is with his Garg harass. If he buys a lot of time and kills a lot of wisp, then yeah, go for it. If not, he can simply tech. And 2 Gargs already out.
I like the choice, by the way, by XlorD to go to the natural and not to the gnolls, which are more expected and easier to get to. Did cost him quite a bit of lumber here, these ghouls being invested in that way, but he's not wanting to take to tier 3 too quickly. Oh, but the Lord forgot a Ziggurat. Could be up at 6 Gargs now already.
Hey. That happens to him a lot today.
Happens to the best of us.
To say it with Neutron's words, his Ziggurats are quite a bit late and we don't know why, but he will have a reason for it.
Nobody cares, bro. Cash is looking heavily for the Creepjack. He thinks, you must be here somewhere. You must be here somewhere. I know you're here somewhere.
But the Shade knows exactly where he is, and so he plays around that fact.
I shall be your eyes.
That's what the Shade says.
Works quite nicely so far.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just super defense mode by Cash here. He's just running around with the heroes, perhaps finding a Creepjack, and the archers just sitting at home. Defending.
It's quite hard to creep. Like, both level 3 is lacking. That's not what you want, but also the DK, like, just sitting in his base. These heroes have no fun.
It's very weird turtly game. Which I guess is better for the undead. The scary thing is this panda getting out of control.
Yeah.
If the panda gets to 5, you need like 3 heal scrolls to take a fight.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Garg see this now. Or he sees the Gargs.
They fly a little weird nowadays, don't they? Oink, oink, oink. They're like, what's that called? In swimming, when the dolphins swim?
Yeah.
What's that called?
Dolphin?
I think it's only what's called in German.
Butterfly.
You guys know what
Butterfly.
I mean? Butterfly?
Yeah.
That might be it.
It's
TK
true.
level 3.
Forces are under attack.
Is he going old school aura level 2? Doesn't seem like he is.
He has Coil 2. The creeps have a word with this Garg. Let him go.
That's just so it's full efficiency healing now. You see? Boom.
Yeah.
400 heal.
Sure.
Alright, tier 3 about to finish. We're gonna have Stone Form. Maybe a Boneyard.
Oh, reveal and breath against the Shade, so the vision is gone. But he still knows what's up. Can he get the last hit? I don't think he
Panda
got
got
it. Panda got it. And Boots of Kelpalas. See, like that.
Guatalas. Oh, the Wisp top right sees the Sacrificial Skull. Well, that's kind of a dead giveaway.
But he can't build an Engine of War, Engine Protector here. Because he got nuked.
Boneyard coming.
I was waiting for it. But how do you think this Garg play is working out so far? I think it's decent, but not overwhelming.
No, it's not like it's crippled his economy or anything.
No. Well, Golden Lumber is a little imbalanced by now. And he continues to get the kills. Wow, that was 3 Wisps.
Yeah. That was some good kills. Cash kind of overreacting, running north with a whole army.
Yeah.
Just one simple demon with staff would be enough, but okay.
Acolyte is coming in only now, giving XlorD some time to kill more Wisps, and there we go.
And that suddenly is costing a whole bunch of lumber. And Dryads, not very expensive in gold, but pretty expensive in lumber.
And XlorD was hiding the Acolyte, so now he's moving Cash back. Now he can expand, and then Cash with his army is on the other side of the of the map once again. Ooh, this adds up.
Yep. It's starting to become noticeable.
With only 6 Gargs.
Yeah. This was a great trade for XlorD. And we're gonna have a worm coming in soon as well. He's got the Lich on the way already. Needs Stone Form though. Oh, he already does.
Yep.
Stone Form healing on the... I haven't seen these stone gargoyles yet in Reforged. Oh, they look pretty good.
Yeah. It's like basketball in school. Hey, give me the ball! Give me the ball! Pass it to me!
Under attack.
Was that one of your strong disciplines?
Basketball. With being like 150 for my entire school time.
Well, maybe you out-dribbled them all.
Can you see me dribble?
I would love to, actually. Oh, Demon in the north with a Dryad. Cancelled 3 ziggurats right there.
Wait, you saw me play basketball in China.
Oh, true, I did.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
I remember. You were dribbling
Like,
amazingly.
good God. No, actually, I'm pretty bad. But I had some
Third
fun
attack
moments.
upgrade coming
A
for
player's forces are under
LeLord.
attack.
What's up?
It would be amazing to see XlorD singing, yeah, 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 I am the Lord.
I am Lord.
No frenzy yet, which is really disturbing me.
Well, he only has like 5 ghouls. Wisp is here. Only 1 ziggurat, 2 got cancelled. No haunted gold mine yet. I'm just waiting for the worm.
A town is under siege.
Demon Hunter scouting a little bit. 3-1 heroes. Orb
A
is ready.
player's
Staff
forces
as
are under
well.
attack.
Ooh, worm. Split to the side. Now I got this Lord song stuck in my head. Thanks.
The heroes now coming into the main as well, which means archers are in danger. Nova, Coil, and archers falling. Back to Alune you go.
They did a horrendous job defending this base.
Well, until the heroes came in, they did a good job. Yeah, don't be so critical. Come on. They're just doing their jobs.
That's what you say to me?
Yeah, you know. I'm never too critical of players.
No. No. Dude, he wiped out pretty much every single wisp in that base. Just staffs out now.
Nice.
Save coil.
Player's forces
Safe
are
travels
under
home. These Gargs might be a little overcommitting here, but wow.
I don't think he's lost a single guard yet, actually.
He's so good with Gargs. And he splits them to the side again, uses the stone form.
And Cash must be so annoyed.
Yep.
Playing against this style is no fun.
Nope.
More and more upgrades on the
town
guard.
is under
About to be
siege.
3-1. Oh, the worm took out the...
Entry protector.
Yeah, the AP. Does he have freezing breath? Oh my god, it's coming. Lowell!
Oh, I haven't seen that in a pro play in like 1.5 years.
And never in Reforged.
And never in Reforged. Oh, I'm worried a little. They could summon a glacier.
Maybe it's gonna crash the game. Do you think?
Do you have to jinx
A
that
player's
right
forces
now?
are under
Do you
attack.
really have to?
Freezing breath, dude. How amazing.
Wonderful late game ability. Worth
You
all
know,
the
in this
cost.
weird ass game where just everyone is camping, it can actually be useful. Where's the worm, by the way?
In the main,
A
flying
town is
over
under siege.
the high ground now.
In whose main?
XlorD. Now between XlorD's base and XlorD's upcoming expansion.
Ah, I see. Pretty good for controlling the demon right now. So it's actually smart to have him here.
Frozen Breath is
XlorD
finished.
3 Zigos and a Necro coming, but no Haunted yet. He's like, no. Oh, the demon! Oof.
A player's forces are under
He
attack.
forced him back. Like, this Expo is so safe now.
Why are you not making the Haunted XlorD? You have 500, 600 resources. Bruh.
Still
You must have
50
forgotten,
fly.
right? You must have forgotten. There's no
The
reason.
town is under siege.
He just wants to make sure. Maybe get some towers up before.
Oh, the first Garg died. RIP.
No straight up fight at all. Here we go, Remo. You happy
Player's
now?
forces
2
are
towers
under
into
attack.
Haunted Gold Mine. Better safe than sorry.
Nice. I want to see what the freezing breath looks like.
Yeah, XlorD, show us.
Oh, dude, this brings me back to WC3R days. XlorD on Twisted Meadows. 6.5 hour clan wars.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm ready for the freezing breath. Let's show me, team.
What's he going for? For the tree or the Haunted? Only for the hero so far. Attack a building!
Attack
Lord.
the building, please, bro.
A player's forces
Of
are
course he
under
doesn't
attack.
do us a favor.
Dude, Cash is so annoyed. So annoyed.
How annoyed?
So omega annoyed. Am I glad that this is a rarity nowadays?
Town is under siege.
This playstyle.
That's how every game on Twisted between Undead and Night Elf looked for years.
but with an island expansion thrown in.
Here and there. If your name was Hasuovs, then yes. But not too many people can say that about
The
themselves.
player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, true, Neo. Big true. Oh, Demon Huntress.
Wait, that's with 3 attack upgrades. The Frostborn is pretty powerful.
And 1 armor upgrade.
And one more upgrade.
Well, in case you guys couldn't tell, this game is looking really good for XlorD.
Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
Continues to power creep. That's level 3 then. And I feel like with XlorD's guard control, there's no chance for him to set up an expansion. Oh, Drunken Ass Breath of Fire, that hurt!
Oh,
Dude,
oh. That's 2 Gargs dying. Oh my god, was that only 1 Garg dying actually?
Yep.
I think it was 2. He lost 4 supplies, so it seems like 2. But that's fine.
Fine.
Totally fine.
Totally fine. That's some
Totally
Hamburg
fine, eh?
Hamburgian accent coming in. Oh, fat. That's how the sailors speak here in Germany.
Oh, the sailor speak, ne?
The sailor.
Sailor Moon. You must have been a big fan of Sailor Moon, weren't you?
Nah.
Oh, look at the DK. Streams the red camp. Ring +5.
Yeah, that's the dream.
Blizzard, if you're watching, please remove this item from the drop table. It's stupid. From a camp this big. The ring +3 and 4, they're fine, but not the 5.
We have another ring +5 from the other camp, I guess.
The town is under siege.
Yep. Like, what? That's not true. There's only one ring +5 here.
In the bottom left. He just popped it on the ground.
There was a ring
The
+4.
player's forces are under
It
attack.
said +5.
Dude, it did not.
Dude, it did! Check!
Ping, where's the ring? One time you're allowed to ping.
See?
What the fuck?
Yeah!
He crept the red camp? I guess
The
he did.
town is
At
under
least the
siege.
big boy. Okay, sorry, Neo. I didn't know. I didn't think he crept it.
It's okay. It's okay. You can
know-
be wrong for once.
You know, even a blind goose sometimes finds an egg.
What? That's how it's called in English?
No.
Okay.
Oh, there's more items on the ground. Talisman of evasion.
Under attack.
Nice.
There's a tree of life also on the ground. We still didn't see freezing breath. Come on, bro.
Second expansion cancelled, but the first one is so mortified? Fortified.
Mortified at how we're casting this series.
It's true.
The town is under siege.
2-1 upgrade on the way. XlorD is bleeding him dry. More Gargs going up to 80. Oh, look at the base. There's so many more Gargs and another worm.
It's time to go in for the kill soon. If XlorD wants. I'm sure XlorD is enjoying annoying the ever-living crap out of Cash right now.
Yep.
XlorD is the type of guy who goes for aggressive GGs on ladder because he knows it annoys the other people. Which normally I would find despicable, but with XlorD somehow it's funny.
You love this guy, don't you?
He's a funny guy.
Since he was shaking his ass at the Iron Couch, you have a strange liking to this guy.
Shaking his ass?
Yeah, like in the final. He won a map, he stood up, and he was like twerking.
Ah, since he
Yeah.
shook his ass. I thought you meant I
player's
shook his
forces
ass.
are
I was
under
like, what?
I don't know what happened after the tournament.
Yeah, you were in the hotel room. You should have noticed, but you were fast asleep.
A town is under siege.
Drunken Hazer.
Oh, Alex! No desync, please. Thanks. It was weird.
Oh my god, imagine a desync now and then regame. Oh my god. That would be fun, wouldn't it, Neo?
I suddenly have a 34 ping. I never have ping as an observer.
That's weird. I have
A
0.
player's forces are under attack.
Oh, he killed one Garg.
Oh, wow.
Amazing. Oh, Gargs have purple blood. I never saw that before.
Everything has purple blood, isn't it? Like Dryads as well. Coil. And Invoke Potion. And save.
No. He no save. He dead.
The
Oh.
town is under
He
siege.
dead.
Oh, yes, she dead. Okay. How to hold now? Cash has 1,000 gold. The tree is empty. He has no second expansion up.
XlorD still refusing to take a fight.
Yeah, why should he? He could just snipe the tree and then we see Freezing Breath finally.
Freezing breath. Where is
The
it?
player's forces are under attack.
He has to attack this at one point. Oh, Panda. Oh,
Bracer's pretty
poor
good.
Panda. He has ruined braces. But there's Nova. There's more Nova. Boom.
Nova.
I think he takes out...
in the main.
Yeah, he takes out everything. Expo upper right, bottom right. XlorD is playing like Moon. And we still haven't seen Freezing Breath.
Third armor upgrades
A
for the
town is
guards.
under
Yep.
siege.
That one costs 325 lumber.
He can afford that, I'm sure.
XlorD has had 5 ghouls on lumber for this whole game pretty much. And he's still not high lumber. Because he's been making lots of upgrades.
You know, Frozen Breath is pretty expensive as well.
How much is it, Neo?
225.
I think it's 275. Chad, can someone confirm?
Gold
I'm
or
not
lumber?
sure. Lumber.
Okay.
Look at the Agent of Lords walking. So cute.
Mm.
Elderly little trees.
Yeah, it's like my grandpa.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Was he also wearing orange leaves?
Absolutely.
Nice.
He was living in the forest, you know, and every fall
He was like Radagast
he looked like that. Yeah.
with birch in his hair. How many sappers do you need to blow up a tree of eternity with Nature's Blessing, by the way?
4?
Must be more. Takes 3 to kill a normal tree. Well, I guess it's I guess it must be 5. Oh, Dragon's Breath of Fire!
Yeah, it doesn't matter though with stone form.
Oh, Cash has enjoyed this day today. This game especially. But imagine if Happy actually just agreed to wait.
Yeah, I mean, XlorD has to play the next series against Foggy now.
Yeah, Happy's still waiting.
Yeah. Happy ESL Cup admins. Yeehaw.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, what do we have in the ESL Cup? Well, in the ESL Cup, it doesn't say that Happy has won against XlorD. Hawk is in the final, by the way.
Wow.
The town is under siege.
I was correct, by the way, with 275. So good.
You know everything. Okay,
GG.
anticlimactic ending. We still didn't see Frozen Breath.
We did! I did.
Oh, damn, I didn't show it. Damn. But alright, XlorD is in the winner bracket semi-final. Defeats Cash with 3-1. Same result we saw in the Rising Star Cup 12 final. Just different races. And now, it is Foggy versus XlorD for the winner bracket semi-final and the top 4 position. While Cash is down to the lower bracket, where he will face Shake later today. And with that, we go into a little break and give a word to our sponsor, AMD. Thank you for everything. But first, we have a lot of new subs. CookieKiller92, thank you for the 13-month resub. Glad to see you again. Was a busy week for me. Nice to have a good stream for a Sunday evening. iDirk for the 9-month resub. Xfix Late for the 5-month stream. Seems super chubby. Fix it. Yeah, I noticed that as well. I don't know where that comes from. And Sir Binks a lot with a €10 donation. You guys are machines. Thanks for all the great content and keep up the good work. We thank you. And here is from AMD. See you in a bit.